Hello all, welcome to Western Australia yet again. Oops, I didn't change the title of the video. Needless to say, this isn't multiplayer, this is Western Australia. I will have to change that. I forget stuff and things. I blame old age. No, I've always been forgetful. Can't blame that. Alright, let me change the title. In a moment. Alright, what channel? God, I hate this new bloody setup YouTube have got. Really do. Come on. Thank you. Right. Alright, that's done. Those of you that are watching and think this is multiplayer, it is not. I've just retitled it, so a refresh will fix the title you're seeing. Now, I have field 2. It needs... We finished harvesting the other day. Don't think it needed ploughing. No. It's being fertilised at present. But I will need, if I hope to seed and fertilise it, I will need to either cultivate it or, unless, now I'm not sure because the seeder we've got, I have used this many times, but I can't remember if this one will actually do what the others don't and actually cultivate like it's supposed to before seeding. I'm pretty sure it probably won't. Only the others seem to. It's supposed to, but I'm guaranteeing it won't. Well, he's taking a close look at that seeder from the inside. My guess is I'm going to have to cultivate the damn thing. How much money we got? Oh yeah. I'm still selling barley from field 2 that we harvested. So I'm guessing we'll have to buy a cultivator. Or maybe a disc harrow, I can't remember. Go for a cultivator, I suppose, the big one. 500 horse. Yeah. Alright, well let's get that. Now our tractors that we own. What do we got here? 600 horse. 492, 430. So we've got this one, which is the MT875E. MT875E, where are you? That's you. Why does that look smaller than that one? Just the way I'm looking at it, maybe. Okay, making money. 452, yeah, no. It's definitely that one. Definitely that one. Right. Money, money, money. Oh God, this is going to be a long trip into town. Look left, look right. Yeah, did that. Hope I brought a thermos of coffee and a packed lunch with me. I still maintain a farm delivery mod, not the map editor editing where the vehicles spawn, but you. Isn't there a, hang on, isn't there a delivery mod? I don't know how to use it, that's the problem. I think there is actually. But then I don't know how to use it. Hang on a minute. Right, most of the mods I don't think you can be in a vehicle. Let's see. No, maybe I haven't got it activated. So I thought there was one. But I'm not sure how to activate it. Alright, well that's useless. I shall have to look into that, especially saying the shop's so far away. I think there is one. Because I think we've used it in our multiplayer videos. Fairly sure we have. When I say we have, I meant they have. Now, well, nice long drive on a sunny day in an air conditioner tractor. It's all fun. Oh, I was asked on the weekend. God, what was I asked on the weekend? Shit, memory. I noticed today, there goes our truck. I noticed today there was a coming soon for it, for consoles. What the hell was it? It's a courseplay for consoles. Was something. There was a news article on it. for you console users. Can't see behind me very well. This traffic will catch up to me. They're going to be annoyed when I drag that cultivator down the road. So, hope you're all well. I'm okay as usual. Tired as usual. Nothing ever really changes. Although I did have a doctor's appointment today. He had words to say to me. Let's say. Just had to change some of my medications. I do say medications. But now it's to be accepted and expected. Lived a pretty hard life. No regrets. Well, maybe a couple, but nothing major. Oh, this should be fun. I might have to open this map up and turn that spawn point around. It's definitely the wrong way around. Oh, who put that bloody fence post there? Saw it coming in, but not going out. Watch out. Better do the right thing. Turn all the hazards on. Flashing lights. Get out of my way. Ooh, didn't hit it. Doing well. Council love me, knock down those signposts, knock down that signpost. Lovely. I am glad they're drive-through ones. No collisions on them. Straying off the road, yeah. Here comes our truck. Oh, definitely better get out of her way. He's haven't hit a thing yet. Don't tell me that fertiliser spreader has stopped. Oh no, it's moving. Oh, fence. That's too close to the road. Sure. Don't know how you'd feel driving down the road and seeing those cultivator tines heading for your windscreen. Might be scary. Oh, got him. I thought, will I hit it or won't I? And I did. Oh, I was going to say I was quite proud of myself. I made it all the way there and all the way back without hitting any traffic. Shouldn't have thought it. That stop sign has collision. Turn off all the bling lights. $36,967. Come around, come around, come around, come around. That away. Jolly good. the hell? Oh yeah, there seems to be a piece of land here that it thinks I don't own. Better check that out. Otherwise, why is that spreader doing silly things? Not really sure. It's along this edge somewhere. If I'm right, I don't think the harvesters, there was a chunk the harvesters didn't want to harvest. Up ahead. I think. Should only take about an hour to go right around once, maybe. No, it won't take that long. But it will take a while. I like the fact now that the new course play for 19 anyway, can't remember doing it in 17 or 15. It actually gives you a time it thinks it will complete. You know, how long it will take to do the job you've asked it. That's pretty cool. Doesn't look like the fencing maintenance was a high priority on the previous owner of this field. Here comes our little truck. Get off that fence post. Little truck because it is only pulling a small trailer. Small to our standards over here anyway. Come on. Well, I don't know what the harvesters had a problem with. It was along this edge where it said you don't own this field, so I'm a bit bewildered at that. Not sure what happened. Perhaps a hiccup. But it cultivated pretty much right to the edge. Still got field 1 to harvest. It has wheat in it, which I will do shortly. We'll do 2 headlands. Then I will set the tractor off on the hired worker to square it up. I could use course play, but I'm a bit worried it may Shouldn't actually, it shouldn't catch. But because it's a lot wider, it may catch the fertiliser sprayer. It may or may not. Let's check something. 1 sec. No. Okay. You may notice there's a fair bit of latency between my talking and what's happening on the screen. That's just Australian internet. Getting to YouTube. Nothing I can do about it. So, you know, for example, if I say, oh, look at that, it'll be at least 30 seconds or more before you'll see what I'm looking at. So apologies. Haven't been up to a lot since the weekend. Played a bit of Anno yesterday and a bit of Anno today with friends. Also a bit of Riders of Icarus and Neverwinter with friends. Apart from that, not much been going on. My life is pretty mundane. Same shit, different day. But, well, at least I can say I have done my part. I worked for between 35 and 40 years, more closer to 40 years of my life. I played hard, worked hard, lay back and don't enjoy the benefits. Such is life. Excuse me. A couple of new games coming out soon, I hope, that I'm looking forward to. They're both role-playing games. There's nothing exciting I know of that's coming out in simulation or strategy. Apart from Anno 1800, it's constantly bringing out DLCs, which is nice. There's another DLC planned for December for it. Looking forward to that. Hoping it's the one I'm waiting on, or one of the several that I'm waiting on. But it'll be a wait and see thing. I've seen hints about what it may be, but can't be certain. On the farm simulation scheme of things, I don't think there's anything revolutionary happening that I can tell. Apart from that, oh God, I think it was Courseplay for consoles coming out, which is great that they're slowly but surely adding to console content. It doesn't affect me, it never will. I can't use consoles. My hands won't let me with the controllers anymore. Plus, I'm sorry to say, I think Farm Sim is a better game on the PC, but not everyone can afford a PC, which is unfortunate. Another truckload of money has been delivered. Get over there. Nearly once around. I wonder how long that took. I should have timed it somehow. Now this is a shit of a corner, to be honest. It's a bit close to those fence posts. I was going to fix that. Let's bring it round. That's enough. Okay. You're stuck on that fence post, are you? Nasty little shite. Actually might square it off here. And then do the ends myself. Yeah, why not? It looks like it tapers that way, so let's pick it up here and see how close we get. Let's turn that off. Use the standard in-game hide worker. Let's see what happens. Yeah, she's fairly off angle, but that's alright. It is all good. Sitting on 270 on the compass, yep. This should work alright. I just want a wider headland at the end so it doesn't muck around when it tries to turn. Just has a nice straight turn, it'd be nice. Like I said, I could use course play. I can't be bothered at the minute. Let's use the standard hired worker. Once I get this set up, I'll go and start harvesting. There's our truck on the way back. Gee, that is a fair angle. Hey, Mick. Oh, no worries, Mick. I was hoping you were there. There are a few people watching, I can see. It's nice to get a bit of chat up. Med's still helping, I hope. Geez, I wish he'd get over them, though. As I said earlier in the stream, I've had to change mine. Doc wasn't happy with some blood tests. He's doubled my kidney medication. At least I know he's trying. He doesn't fool around, just doubled it. Well, it's not bad, really. I've been on kidney medication for 15 years. And they've kept it at bay all that time, so that's not too bad. Human body's very resilient. It can do some pretty amazing things, but then again, sometimes just some stupid little thing can trip it up, and there's no coming back from it. Geez, that is an angle. It's about another 3 widths there. Now, if you'd be so nice and try and turn left, it would be good. Left, left, left. Yeah, back forwards, back forwards, back forwards. Go left. Come on, go left. Not right, not right. You bloody shite. Yeah, it definitely needs another headland. We will do that. Oh, we can get you over a bit further. Oh, thanks, Scott. Yeah, didn't end up doing anything on Sunday, and yesterday I ran out of time. I'd planned to do an episode yesterday, but I ran out of time. Ah, no. Now I remember. Console coming soon was the news headline for seasons, for those of you that want seasons on console. So you've got that to look forward to. I didn't actually read the article or anything. God, I'm trying to think of the guy's name. Silver News. He does a lot. He's on YouTube. He does a lot on upcoming farm sim stuff. I can understand, Mick. I can understand. Yeah, I've had moments in my life where it looks like I smashed my head on the keyboard trying to type something. I've had friends do it. Not on purpose. Some friends I used to play role-playing games with would be hours and hours into doing some quests and you'd be going, where's so-and-so? Where the hell's he gone? He was right with us a minute ago. So you turn around and go looking for him, and he's just standing there, and you're thinking, what? No response, nothing. All of a sudden, you'd see all this writing come up in the game chat, all mixed up letters and everything else, and just a bunch of gibberish. Oh, okay. I'm guessing he's either fallen asleep or has had enough or whatever, so you think, no, I'll blow it. And anyway, we turned around, took off and kept going what we wanted to do. And it was about 45 minutes to an hour later, he typed into the thing and said, oh, sorry, I fell asleep. My head hit the keyboard. That's tired. That's very tired. I've also listened to other gibberish in chat, people typing in chat, trying to type a message out, desperately trying, while their cat is running across the keyboard, trying to get their attention, you know. Seen that too. That's fun to read. Oh no, our trucker's delivering more goods. There we go. Yeah, we missed Wonko on the weekend. He was with us Friday night, European time, and we had Allard and Oops with us, and Allard just sort of went bloop and gone. And it was about half an hour, 45 minutes after the stream ended, he sent me a private message saying that his internet died. It only just came back. So his internet got cut off for a good hour. And just before we started streaming on a Saturday night, which is usually our big stream, the long one, just before it, Wonko sent me a personal message saying, I may be late because I've been called off for work. And I messaged him back and saying, you know, that's no good, mate. Will you be joining us at all tonight? And he said, yep, as soon as I get back, I'll jump in with you guys. I shouldn't be that long. And we never saw him that night. So he must have had either a big job or a failed job, or decided after he'd finished he just couldn't be bothered. I don't know. I haven't heard from him since. But he'll be back next week on the weekend. Well, this week on the weekend. Now, a friend of mine has made a Seasons Geo for this map. I was thinking of implementing it, but I'm also thinking I will probably have to start a fresh game. I may not. I'm going to try it tomorrow before streaming to see if it can be implemented without ruining my save game. So I have to start again just for seasons. I'm not sure I would want to. I mean, the only thing I've got against seasons is the way, and you can be manipulated with the geo if it's made correctly. My biggest concern is the animals. They're not right, never have been. They finally got it right towards the end of 17. I was quite happy with the way they readjusted the animals to work properly. You still think Wonko got lucky? He probably wishes, mate. Scott, I got a phone call yesterday from the hospital. I'll get my plasters off on the 18th. Ah, that'll be great, mate. Oh, your birthday's on the 13th. Damn, it's around the wrong way. How can you celebrate while you still got plaster on? You're going to spill too much beer. No, that's great news, Scott. Okay, on turn. Think about it. Oh, don't think about it. You haven't got enough room to turn, have you? So you're not going to. That's a bit poor. Hard worker should be sacked. I'll go around and make one more headland and finish this pointy side. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might use it. I don't know. No GEO out there suits Australian conditions, but hopefully my mate has. Like he said, he got all the statistics for Western Australia and tried to implement them in the geo. So let's see. I mean, the fact in Europe, I can understand it. You leave a hay bale out in the field for 12 months, it's going to rot badly because of all the moisture. But here in Australia, no. We can leave our hay and straw bales out in the field for 12 months, no problem, and go and feed them to the cows. There's no drama. Because we don't have that ground moisture and we don't have the rain. You don't drink like me, Scott. I don't drink. I used to when I was a bit younger, a lot younger. I don't drink anymore. I do smoke, unfortunately, to the absolute disgust of my doctor. It was funny today. He was talking about it again. He said, oh, you've tried lozenges, yeah. You've tried the chewy, yeah. And I tried you on patches again, yeah. And I said to him, it just doesn't work. I've tried the prescription-only medication as well. And I've tried the patches while chewing gum, tried the lozenges while chewing gum, tried your medications, which is limited. You're only allowed to have one repeat if necessary, but only if necessary. My doctor begged and pleaded for a third, and I ended up using all three scripts, a full course of all three, and I was still smoking. And he said, oh, right, have you tried Camp Packs? Which is pretty sure that's what I was on. And for some reason, it was funny, for some reason I thought he said Tampax. And I said to him, what the hell is a woman's hygiene product going to do for my smoking? He said, what? You said Tampax. No, I said Campax. Jeez, it was funny. Oh, maybe, mate. Maybe. I think it's wishful thinking on your behalf, Mick. Yeah, I didn't know what he wanted me to do with this Tampax. Roll my cigarettes with it. That'd definitely put me off smoking. It was quite funny at the time. You had to be there. Yeah, I hope he's okay too, mate. It's not like him to say something and not carry through, or at least send a message. I hope he didn't zap himself. Yes. There's an old tradesman's joke that people will be shocked when they find out I'm not a good electrician. Yeah, I know. Sick joke. Don't laugh. Yeah, don't turn. Don't turn. It's all right. I'll do it. One little bit, and then I can complete the headland and send her on away and go and harvest. Gonna get this entire width in? I am. Jolly good. Yeah, I might have to send Wonka a message. Just check up on him. He doesn't often check his Discord during the week because he's too busy, but sometimes he does. I gave up drinking at the age of 18, and yes, my doctor is trying for me to give up smoking, but at the moment it feels good while I'm in bed and I can't do nothing till I get my plasters off. Yeah. If you're a smoker, boredom doesn't help. Definitely not. Oh, I've been smoking since I was 12 years old. I've given up once successfully for 3 days. That's as long as I could last. It doesn't matter how busy I get now. It doesn't matter. I still got to have a smoke hanging out of my mouth. It's bad. Yes, it's not good. The thing is, smoking brings in billions of dollars. It'd be very, very brave government that would ban it. Very brave. The revenue governments get from cigarette smoking is ginormous. And for them to say, right, that's enough, there's billions of dollars going out of the economy and out of their pockets. Really don't think they'd be game enough. There's worse things for society than smoking. And smoking affects different people differently. Much differently. I can't justify smoking, but it's been here for a long, long time. It was bred into our culture for quite a few generations, you know. And just to get rid of it, bang, like that, it can't be done. Like I say, the governments would be the biggest to suffer. Where are they going to get those billions of dollars from? They'd have to make that revenue up somewhere else. Or God forbid, take a pay cut. And that, that's not going to happen. Back as late as the 60s, doctors were prescribing smoking for various ailments to help with various conditions. They even prescribed pregnant women to take up smoking. It was a thing. I do remember going into a doctor's office when I was quite young, maybe 17, 18, and the doctor offering me a cigarette while I was in for my appointment. He had a box filled with cigarettes and he offered me a smoke, and he was smoking while we were discussing. The doctors were sponsored by the cigarette companies back in the day. I'm sorry, but there are many worse things you could do than smoke. Most governments now run a quit program. I know ours does. But that's just another money revenue for them. Sad to say. They're not. It's like a placebo that the government puts on the population, thinking they care, to make us think they care. So was F1. I'm sorry, what do you mean, mate? I'm a big fan of F1, if you're talking about the same F1. Tobacco sponsorship was, oh yeah, lots in Formula One. Yeah. Yes, it is. And yeah, that's right, and the governments every now and again put the taxes up on cigarettes to make more money. Oh, it's our attempt of making people stop by driving them into starvation and living on the streets for their cigarettes. But they don't hope that happens. Bloody cigarettes are a ridiculous price now. Just like petrol is, fuel. Back when fuel was cheap, oil was more expensive. They can't justify putting the price of fuel up because of the price of the oil barrels. That's wrong. Oil was much more expensive 50, 60 years ago. Yet the petrol was nothing. I mean, nowadays it takes a third of your wages to fill your car up. Week's wages. Jesus, when I was young driving, I'd fill my car up every second day. It didn't matter. It was, just pocket money. And we fall for all these government tricks. Money, money, money. That's all that's important. I don't see things changing soon at all. Unfortunately. There goes our money truck. Right, let's set you up to go, go, go. Yeah, that'll do. Right, you go off and do your job. Let's check our fertiliser spreader. There's a truck. There are you. How much have you got to go? Still don't know why that graphic's doing that. It's got something to do with the map. Hang on, I better get back to the cultivator, just make sure it turns up the end alright. And 2 headlands is enough. I don't want to be off doing something else and need to stop somewhere. I haven't looked at your profile pic, no. But I will. Now that you've said. Let's have a look. Open up the web page. Let me see your profile pic. Gots to look. Let me see your profile pic. That's Mix Scott. Oh, how can I see that? Have a look at the image. Open the image. It's too small. Is it a truck? I think it's a truck. I can't get a bigger picture of it. Scott, they tax the diesel and the petrol to make us use alternatives, but they haven't presented an alternative which common people can afford. That's true. That is true. But what they have done is squashed alternatives that would be very, very cheap because they don't want to go to the expense of implementing it. They have done that. I can't get that picture big enough, Scott, but it looks like a truck. Or 2 trucks. There is alternatives, or there has been alternatives out there that have been squashed and shoved in the back of the closet. There are other alternatives that are quite dangerous, but with the right precautions could become the best alternative, which is hydrogen. I don't know if it's the same for you, but they banned smoking in pubs. Then the pubs closed down, then they got knocked down, and they built shops. 2 trucks, quarter scale. Radio controlled. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, it's the same here. You can't smoke in pubs anymore. What we tend to do, there's a smoking area outside the pub that is signposted so that the general public don't walk through the discarded smoke, poor darlings, where you can go out for a smoke. But yeah, it has knocked the pub trade down, really has. Oh, look, I don't enjoy blowing smoke into someone's face that doesn't smoke. I think that's terrible. Fact is that if I don't have a cigarette, like let's just say I haven't had a cigarette for a half an hour or so, and I meet up with a smoker and I can smell the smoke on him, it absolutely reeks. But as soon as I light a cigarette, the smell goes away and it doesn't worry me anymore. So I understand how non-smokers feel. Am I on Facebook? Yes, mate. Yes, I am. My name on Facebook is John V 666. Just John and the letter V and 666. Okay, that turned all right, but it's going to have trouble this run, isn't it? It's going to come up to this end and the other bit's going to be too far away, I'm guessing, but anyway. Hang on. Yeah, I'll get back and have a look at that. Okay. Ooh, you've just sold some. Good. Good boy. We want our harvesters. Here we are. Now. Now I discovered there's a gateway into field, whatever it is, just here. Look at that. Field whatever it is. That's a good name for a field. Field number 1. With the power poles running through it. It's going to be fun. Now, I'm thinking, which is dangerous. Me thinking is dangerous. Do I do straw? Because I can sell straw. Being money hungry that I am, I can sell straw at 2 places. Do I sell it? It's not worth much, but let's make straw anyway, and I can decide to sell it or not sell it later. Is there a fence post there? You're joking me. Oh, there was, yeah. And the fence is nice and close to the field. Thank you for that. I'm going to have to do at least one run on my own. Damn it. Manual labour. Manuel. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to do. Oh, probably pick the worst possible area of the... Oh, come around to do it, but anyway. It's going to be a ton of straw. The work tool needs to be refilled. Really? How dare it? Shut up. Okay. Stop D-driver. Let us go and fill it. Wonder how that cultivator went on that turn. I'll check in a minute. Geez, I can't even remember what picture I used. Scott, on my Facebook. No, I can't remember. Hey. Oh, I might be in the way of the truck. No, I'm not. That's good. Gee, the stream is lagging behind tonight. Over a minute, I reckon. I have filled there. It's full on my screen. On your screen, I'm only just starting to fill. Gee. Nothing I can do about it, folks. Sorry. I've got it set to its optimum for the Australian internet. Pretty sad, but anyway. Okay, down here somewhere. Let's bring our course play lines up. We're on that row over there. Good one, next to closest, yep. Here we go, right here. Please learn to drive, John. And drive course. Let's turn those lines off. Oh, what are you doing? Cool. Now, he was going to put the 70,000 litre trailer on your selling truck, mate. Yeah, I was too, wasn't I? Make it go a bit quicker. I'll do that. I will do that with let it finish its runs, and I will do that. Oh, it's kept going. Good. I thought it would have trouble up that other end when it came to a big point. That's good. They have worked on the hired workers, and they have made them better. How many more runs has it got to do? It's on run 7. How much do we still have to sell? Oh, barley. Oh, it's not worth it now. It's only got 95,000 litres left. But I will do that, and I'll do it for this when I sell the wheat. Yeah, I did forget that. Which is not unusual for me to forget pretty much everything. Mainly what day it is and stuff like that. It's not as, field 1 is not as big as field 2, the other one we did, but it's still a big field. Should actually get the other harvester on this field, really. Might as well wait until I go around once, I think. Those posts. No, blow it, I will get it going. Don't pile up that straw like that. Get off the wall. What am I hitting? Nothing. Much. It's... wait a minute. What? Did you look at the modded comb? It holds more, I think. It's 1790 litres. The black comb. No, I didn't, mate. Come on, let's go, let's go. AI vehicle extension, come on. You can do it. Green, good girl. No, I didn't. I'm not one to really use cheaty like mods, you know, harvesters that hold 100,000 litres and trailers that hold, you know, 500,000. I don't like that. I mean, I'd like to put the work in. It can be tedious, but that's what farming is. Simulation. I've seen combs out there like 3 times as wide as this one. It won't happen. Can't work. Not in anyone's dreams. It's just something I've never been into. In saying that, I have tried certain cheaty mods and used them for 5 minutes and gone, God, no, this is just... No. Can't do it. I did find a longer thingy. What's the word I'm looking for? Dolly with a longer trailer pull, which I will use. But that's not really a cheat, that's just a more realistic mod if anything. These in-game ones are too short. Yeah, I've seen cultivators out there that are like 30 metres, even more, 50 metres. I think that's what I meant, 50 metres long. That's not. Oh, let's put you on a hide worker for now and see what. Hey, what are you doing? Go. Oh, you're thinking about it. Come on. Go yellow. Go yellow. Go yellow. Work it out. Come on. Is that truck not helping you? That's what it is, isn't it? Truck's too close. Put that in. Now let's go. Come on. You can do it. Field's not that big. Let's go. Good girl. You're nearly full. The auger trailer, I was thinking of using it, yes. Leaving the truck in one spot and just running backwards and forwards with the auger trailer. I was thinking of doing that. I may yet. Leave the truck near the gateway and it can just go and empty. Actually, still may do that, mate. I was thinking of it. I'll let these harvesters get once around and I'll park the truck there. It's a more common way to do it over here anyway, use auger trailers. Have either trucks or mobile silos we use over here too, that get dragged to the field and the auger wagons empty into the silos. And then at a later date, the trucks will empty the silos so the silos can be taken back to the farm. Maybe a crazy way for some people, but it's common over here. The old field silos. Yeah, that'd be nice. It would be nice if they optioned them for a longer pull. But I think they're just too short anyway. I don't think Giants have got the scale right. Am I going to bale this? Let's just say I would love to, but no. I'll pick it up with a pickup wagon. There'd be, oh God, there'd be that many bales here on the field that the game would just lock up. There'd be too many bales to display. It would have a fit. It's something Giants haven't mastered yet. They've been getting better with the lag caused by bales, but the size of this field, the bales would lock the game up, unfortunately. So now I'll use a who's it? What's it called? Jesus. Pickup wagon and go and sell it. I might let number 2 harvesters stop for a bit. No, it would be quite a lot of bales here. It would be interesting to do it, but the game wouldn't handle it. Geez, that one's full again already. What the hell? Oh no, it stopped for an unknown reason. I don't like unknown reasons. Is there a problem on this field? Doesn't seem to be. Got lost. Hired worker got tired. Died of heart attack while in the harvest or something. Well, it's okay again now. Weird. You probably could bale this if you had other people with you that were picking up bales as you were making them, so they wouldn't be laying around by the hundreds. It would work then. I don't know enough crazy people that would play this multiplayer with me. I know Wonko won't. I'm shocked and surprised that he plays the one we're playing on the weekends now. It's got some large fields, nothing like these, but he's not a big fan. He's British and he likes his little British fields and his hedges. Mind you that the map that we play on the weekend doesn't have hedges, but it is well decorated. He likes that. He likes the old look like I do. You know, buildings that are lived in, not shiny new. And it's got good feeling, that map. could. Yeah, I could do that. Could use the big eggs. I could pull these two trailers behind. It could pick them up. Could do it that way. Good idea. Glad I thought of it. Oh, I'm sure our neighbour doesn't mind me driving through his bloody cotton. Not a fan of cotton. Definitely not a fan of them planting cotton here in Australia. Cotton ruins the soil, destroys the water table. And they only allowed, the government only allowed the planting of cotton not that long ago over here. It was not allowed. Grow a lot of sugarcane in the upper part of Australia, a lot. And sugarcane harvesters were invented by an Australian. They were invented and produced here in Australia at the beginning. And sold internationally. Some American company got the rights to build them as well. On front harvester, get ahead a bit. This truck might need a service soon too. Little oasis. Go skinny dipping in there late at night. I like the way he's mixed in the red soil in there for that little watering hole. Oh, I've hit a fence. Hiding a fence in a bloody bush. Jesus. Bastards. Oh, that means... Is it all fence? That's going to be pain. Can I get... Yeah, it's all fence. Damn it. You're going to have to stop, fella. While you back up. Jeez, I'm starting to get tired. Must be nearly time to watch a Netflix movie and fall asleep. Nice. They're off again. Wonder. Oh, you're nearly finished. You're nowhere near finished. You are on your 8th run. 2 more runs to go. 8th run. Oh, you won't get enough. You will not get enough, so you might as well stop now. You can start doing the wheat later and I can manually take up what's left of the barley. You can, mate, yes. It may happen. I've got to work out what I want to do. I was going to get Courseplay to use the pickup wagon, but I could do it with the Big X. Help with G is blocked by an object, is it? Well, help with G, I'll have to wait because I'm going to finish this truck first. Yes, there's quite a few different ways I could be doing it. Help with G. Okay. There you can stop. Park you here. Oh, you got stuck on the fence. Bloody fence, so close to the field. You keep going. You are full. You are... Come on. happens up the end here? Yeah, unexpectedly. Unknown error. You got stuck on the corner, that's what the error is. Fence post. Fence post. Who'd put this? Who laid this fence? Bloody crooked. Posts are everywhere. When I used to lay fences, I went painstakingly out of my way to make sure they were straight. Dead line. I mean in real life. Well, and in map making. Maps I'd made. Made sure that everything was dead straight. Unless, of course, I had to go around a corner. Completely different. We full up. Oh, this is not going to be fun. I have to empty that truck first. Shit. Yeah, I'm going to have to empty this truck. Come on. Come on, little girl. No, it can't. It won't be able to do that, no. It'll just, if you lay a course out for it, it'll just keep going, and when it picks up some straw, it'll pick it up. But what I generally do is run a course for a rake, no matter what width it is, and do that course, and use that course on the harvester. It will follow the centre, wherever the centre of the rake went, and you can do it that way. And any other items that you want on that field, you just set to the rake's course, which will have the right width, and yeah, it'll pick it all up. So if I run around field 1 there with the rake first, get course play to do a course on it, and then use that course on a harvester or a pickup wagon, I can do it that way. But the harvester won't automatically recognise where the straw is and head for it, no. Before I start the next stream, I may run down to the shop and get the other dolly next time. I've got to sell that trailer too. I don't want it anymore. The centre drop one. Now, can I get to you? That fence is bloody close. Jesus. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, that was easy. What I was worried about. Yes, mate. That's the one it's in my mod folder. One made by GDX Andy. Brilliant. He's a wizard with stuff like that. If a script can be wrote for something to be done in Farm Sim, he can write it. No ifs, buts or maybes, he can do it. Absolute brilliant. I mean, he went to a lot of trouble with this thing, with this rake. I mean, he didn't only converted it properly, converted all the colours, all the textures, everything. Put a windrow vane at the back of it, which it never had. Fitted hoses to it. The hydraulic hoses running all over the thing, which it never had. So now when you hook up to it with the tractor, the hoses pop in. It's a real brilliant job. He even fitted the electric light cables going to the tail lights. You can see all the light fittings there with the wires going to the lights. Geez, he's done a nice job. He's brilliant. Okay, Mr. Hired Worker, you can take over again. The what's the name's finished. The who's it? This one. You're done, mate. Good. Dismiss the driver. Stop charging me money. You can wait there. I'll take you home later. Hey. Oh, you skipped some gulp because of the hills. And now you hit the fence post. Must be a big thing in the field. A ridge. Yeah, there is. Where the God giants. Don't you know that headers on harvesters can go on angles? Wish they'd learnt how to do that. There was a couple of harvesters that had that in 15 and in 17, where the header would follow the contour of the ground. Not giants. Must be too difficult for them. Bloody idiots. Oh, the cultivator's still going, isn't it? Gee, I forgot about that. Jeez, Mick. Thank you. Better go and move it then. Yeah, otherwise the cultivator will come along and want to knock it over. It won't, but it will want to. That's right. I will go and move it. Pain in the butt that it is. Geez, Mick, what would I do if you weren't watching any of my streams? God, it'd be a mess. I forget half the things I'm doing. Right. Yeah, you're full. Go and park this underneath it. Go and rescue the fertiliser tractor. Hey, you'd have to be far up the other end of the field, wouldn't you? You couldn't have finished your run at the farm side of the field? No, that'd be too hard. Good old International. Sorry, Case. Originally International. Then Case International. Then Case. Can I see my cultivator from here? Cannot see you. Over there somewhere. Is that you up there? There you are. Up that end there. Why does it look stationary? Because it is. Why are you stationary, you shit? I didn't say you could stop working. What's going on? Spinning the tyres. That's no good. Must be a lump there somewhere. There must have been a lump or something. I need a bit of ground to get stuck on. Oh, the shitty little thing. Alright, back to our fertiliser tractor. Should be giving you a wash and a service too. Yeah, we'll have to. Getting a bit old looking. Needs a grease and oil change. Ah, I can see the dip. There is a hole in the ground there. I was stuck going up that hill. It's pretty much the end of it though. One big dip there. Wonder if the cedar will have the same problem. Probably. You're full, I know. He's in the way of you. Yes, I know. But I'm enjoying myself, but I do have to think about winding it up. It's been fun. It always is. I always enjoy myself. Not only the game, but the company, it's great. Thank you all for popping in and joining me in the stream. All going well. All going well. I will be back tomorrow, roughly the same time. I hope you can join me then. But until then, you all take care and hit that little like button. I would like that. So take care until next time, guys. Bye-bye from now.